Hello everyone, today in this video we'll fight against the advanced character of our world around us, and this time we will comment on many videos, articles and content that recently appeared, for instance in the internet, that people start slowly more and more understanding what's really going on and why culture is under attack and who is really standing behind it. Yes, big business, managers, yes, many people started realizing that owners are detached from the companies which are ruled by managers who have only short term, in which they need to increase the profits as much as possible, and that's it. That's why they are ruthless to the bone in their way of managing the company, and they don't care about the losses they inflict. That's it. And we need to also remember that leftists, and this is the point in which still many people don't realize it, many leftist organizations, actually almost all, were simply bought by great money, because there is a sort of alliance. You will have the rule of the souls of people of business told to leftist ideologists, we will pay you, because leftists, of course, they never do anything, they never produce anything, they only consume. You will rule the people's soul, and we will make money. Once you get power, of course, like every socialist, you will give us monopoly, and we will just make business, pay you some, and you will be allowed to liberate people from anything possible. Many people say it's postmodernism or whatever. Now, it doesn't matter how we call it. Please look that there are typical socialist Marxist elements. Liberation of people from anything possible, that it's defined as something bad and oppressive, so it's a Marxist element. And another element, when these leftists go to power, they give the monopoly to great corporations which finance them. So here I have to disagree with many people who were saying about postmodernism, liberalism, and so on. No, these are only the element of liberalism adapted by leftist ideologists to more and more rule people's mind, like this pseudo-liberalism and so on, that you have to be extremely individualistic, you have to travel here and there, because according to some ideologists like Mr. Harakiri from Israel, that we were only happy people when we were nomads, when we were gatherers, and we were not having cities and agriculture, which is actually not true. Why people decided to invent agriculture and settle down? Because as gatherers and hunters, Mr. Harari, because he is extreme vegetarian, forgot to add it, that they were hunters, were simply all the time hungry. That's why they developed something like cannibalism or anthropophagia, which are very similar terms. But cannibalism, which was largely developed and actually accompanied us for thousands of years of our history, was the funeral cannibalism, that were simply eating the parts of their dead ones, of the dead family members. Why? Because they were missing basic proteins in their diet. That is why at one point people decided to settle down after the invention of agriculture, and we see a rapid decline in cannibalistic practices once we settled down. Of course, it didn't disappear even today completely, for instance, some regions of Papua New Guinea, but at the end of the day, significantly decreased once we settled down and started having agriculture. That is why I need to emphasize that I am happy that many people know what's happening, who is really behind all of these pseudo changes that want to make people not owning anything, being all the time wanderers and gatherers, and without any attachment to the land, attachment to the family. These are simply managers of big corporations and leftist ideologists who collaborate with them. Now we have defined opponent and we know whom to attack and oppose. All the best, have a nice day, bye.